Hello, hello, hello. This is Rip the Wear by Nettie coming to you with another me doing what I love to do. Right now, I am making a tote, grocery bag, whatever, tote bag for a good friend. I'm telling you guys, the construction takes up more time than ever. I wish I could just pay someone, like, give them all my ideas and say, hey, I want you to cut it, do the interfacing, do the ironing, do the markings, and then give it back to me. Because I'm telling you. But you know what? It all gives you, at the end of the day, a satisfaction that is something that you made. So, I've already cut out all the pieces. I love this material. This is some of the material that a good friend of mine got from me when he went back home to Kenya. I've got a fabric haul to show you, and I'm going to try my best. What happens is, after I finish sewing and doing all the things that I'm doing, at the end of the night, I am like pooped. I'm like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm going to do my best to do it tonight. All right, I've already cut out, attached the interfacings to the straps. And this material, just gorgeous. Alright, I thought this would be cool to do the lining. I've already done it, did my markings. This is going to have a snap enclosure. This is the inside. This is the lining. I've left for the magic to happen. This is the outside. I decided, I just like the two-tone, the mixed fabrics together. So I had some vinyl that I've had forever. And so this is going to be the outside of the bag. So I'm getting ready to sew these two pieces together. That's the front. This is the back. Same thing. Two-tone vinyl. Pockets. Going to be on the outside. These are going to match the lining. And these are going to be on the outside. So I've got one big bag I'm going to put in the front. And another bag. I think I'm going to put this one on the inside instead of putting it in the back. So, two pockets. Like I said, this is going to be a snap enclosure. Where did I put my snaps? I don't know where I put my snaps, you guys. Well, when it's time to attach them, hopefully I will have found them. Alright, so we're going to start by doing the strap. So let me get my needle and everything together. I like to do the small pieces first. That way I consider it the tedious parts of it. That'll be out the way, and then the rest will go pretty fast. So let me get my straps ready. I'm going to do, I like to do all the folding, do the ironing. That way when you go to the machine, everything is nice and neat. I don't like trying to fold it and keep it, going, as I would always say. Why go up the hill, around the corner, when you can just cross the street? I like everything to be nice, neat, and ready for me to construct. Alright, you guys, it's Sunday. Hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. We're getting ready to close out the year. I hope you guys find a church to go to. And if you're not, be careful, be safe, because it is crazy out there. That's why would you want to go out without your covering? I consider my covering to be my Lord and Savior. With Him, all things are possible. That's who I ride with, ride or die. He's going to always be with me. So make sure you have a covering, okay? Alright, you guys, I'm going to get this ready to go to the ironing. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to start our sewing. So, bye. Okay, I am finishing up my last strap. Then I'm going to connect, did a base stitch on both sides. And then I am going to connect the two front pieces. So I don't know if you can see, I have finished. I did a I don't know if you can see it. I did a base stitch. I ironed both sides we'll do another shot at the table. I've got to get some better lighting, so please forgive. So anyway, both straps are done. So now we're going to connect our front and our back pieces together and onto the lining, do any embellishment I want to do on the front, and we're halfway done. Doesn't take a lot once you get through with the construction. The construction is the hardest part when making anything, actually, because if you're using a pattern, even if you're going from your own creation, constructing whatever the project is the hardest part. I tell you. But hey, we are creating, and this is something I love to do, so good or bad, it's all a process. It's all part of the process. Okay, I am completing now I don't know if it's the front or the back, because they're both the same as far as the construction of the garment goes. I didn't want to do one whole same old color fabric, so I basically, I don't think you could say I cut it in half, but I'm using two different types of fabric. I have vinyl, and then I have this real cool brown, and it's got these flowers, and I think it's just really cute, and it's going to go well with the vinyl. Again, I am making a grocery tote bag for a close friend, and like I always say, the construction is the hardest part, and once you finish the construction, that means cutting out patterns, putting on the interfacing, deciding, front, back, all of that good stuff. Once you do that, that's the hardest part. That takes up the most part, but you always want those to be on point, because that allows your project to look nice. So you basically can't do one without the other. All right, so we've basted the straps. We've connected the front and back. The next thing we have to do is decide what type of embellishment I want to put on the front. I am going to add some pockets, and I've got my new bedazzle, so I'm thinking about maybe putting her initial, or I'm spelling out her name on the front. I haven't quite decided that yet, but so yeah, we've connected both parts of the front, the vinyl and the fabric. So we're going to go to the table. I'm going to show you how everything looks. I'm going to decide what type, if any, embellishment I want to do. Then we're going to do the lining. We're going to do the snaps. We're going to do the tab for the snaps. We're going to do the box bottom. This is going to have a box bottom. I've got to find some sturdy cardboard or something to put in the bottom of the bag. Although it has a boxed bottom, it's still nice to find some type of cardboard or something, because that also allows you to put more weight, and it just makes the bag look better. So I'm going to be on search for some cardboard, and then we are less than halfway through. Okay, I have connected the front and the back, and we're finishing that up. And then, like I said, we're going to work on our on the lining, and we're getting closer and closer, you guys. We got to make the magic happen. I'm on the prowl for, and you know what? I had some boxes too, and I think I threw them out. One that would be perfect for my boxed bottom. But here is the finishing touches. I'm going to just do a soft heat to put my stitch up. I'm going to iron this just slightly because of the vinyl, so that I don't know, I might do a top stitch on that. I don't know, I'm going to do a little thinking about that. But anyway, this is the front, and it's done. And like I said, I've got to think about what type of embellishment I want on the front. I know I'm going to put some pockets, but I've got my new bedazzle, so I may spell her name out. I don't know. Or maybe just put her initial. I don't know. Let me give that some thought. Right now, my auntie dropped off a dress that she's wearing to a New Year's Eve party. So I'm going to put this on pause, and I'm going to, I think I've got to hand stitch it because it's leather. But this time I'm going to show you guys the dress before I do it, and do a before and after. Alright, you guys, yeah, I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to check out her dress and get that hem so that I won't be rushing to have it ready for her tomorrow. This is the cardboard that I'm going to put in the bottom of the bag. This will make the bag a little sturdy, so I'm getting as close as to the edge as it will let me. And we're going to stitch it as close as it'll let me, and then we're going to put this, let's see, in the bottom of my bag. I don't think it's as straight as oh Lord, please don't, as straight as I want it to be, but it is going to make my bag so much more sturdier. Alrighty, now we are going to trim around the bag and do our magic trick. I just enjoy turning the bag, I don't know why. And then we are going to be done. Well, we are completing the lining of the bag. I do believe, hallelujah, I'm hoping my girlfriend is going to like this bag. Her birthday is coming up. Alright, so we are done. We've completed. Everything is sewn up. It looks very nice on the inside. The inside should look as well as the outside. So we have our little peekaboo hole here. So I am going to start. You should, put your hand in, try to get as much of the corner as you can. And be a little delicate, but not too delicate. I've got the pockets. The pockets are all done. I've got the strap. Oh, I just felt the rip. I've got the straps. So I'm going to go ahead and finish turning my bag, and then we will see the final product.